Welcome back to Golden Rule Wisdom, where we explore timeless tales that shape our character and guide us toward a better future. In a small, vibrant village nestled between green hills lived a young boy named Raju who was known for his extreme laziness. While the rest of the village bustled with energy and purpose, Raju preferred to spend his precious daylight hours sleeping in shadows. His mother often warned him about the dangers of wasting time, hoping he would understand that youth does not last for eternity. But Raju simply laughed off her concerns, believing that he had an infinite amount of time ahead to figure out his life. Even the village elders shook their heads when they saw him, knowing that procrastination was a thief that stole dreams and potential. Raju convinced himself that hard work was for the old and that he should enjoy his freedom while he still had it. One fateful morning, the routine of the village was interrupted when a magnificent carriage arrived, carrying a wealthy merchant from the city. The merchant was known far and wide for his wisdom and success, and he had come to the village with a purpose. He announced a special challenge to the village youth, promising a life-changing reward to anyone who could prove their worth through action. The challenge was simple yet profound. Spend the next 10 days learning a new skill that could be useful to the community. He declared that he would return in exactly 10 days to judge their progress and select the one who showed the most promise. The village instantly transformed into a hive of activity as everyone rushed to find a trade or a craft to master quickly. Raju, however, walked home at a leisurely pace, telling himself that 10 days was a very long time to complete a task. On the first day, he decided to rest and gather his energy, convincing himself that he would start fresh the very next morning. By the second day, his friends were already sweating in workshops, but Raju laughed at them for panicking so early in the challenge. On the third day, he briefly considered pottery, but decided the mud was too messy and chose to go fishing by the river. The fourth day passed in a blur of sleep. When his mother tried to wake him, he snapped that there was still plenty of time. Half the time had vanished by the fifth day. A flicker of worry appeared, but he quickly extinguished it with more empty excuses. Meanwhile, his friend Aaron was working tirelessly, his hands covered in cuts and blisters, slowly transforming a block of wood into art. Another friend, Mina, practiced her singing until her voice was hoarse, determined to perfect every note before the merchant returned to the village. On the sixth day, Raju walked through the village and realized he was the only one not engaged in meaningful work or practice. He tried to start painting on the seventh day, but lacking patience, he gave up the moment his first attempt didn't look perfect. With only 2 days left, his arrogance took over again, and he convinced himself that his superior intellect would help him learn instantly. Panic finally set in on the 9th day. He ran to the artisans begging for lessons, but they turned him away, citing the deadline. He sat in the dirt as the sun went down, realizing with horror that he had squandered his time and had absolutely nothing prepared. That night, sleep evaded him completely, as his heart pounded with the dread of the approaching morning and the inevitable public humiliation. The 10th morning arrived with the sound of a gong. The entire village gathered in the square to witness the judgment of the merchant. The merchant took his seat, his eyes scanning the line of hopeful youths who stood ready to showcase the skills they had diligently acquired. Aaron stepped forward first, presenting a wooden horse carved with such precision that it seemed ready to gallop away at any moment. The merchant praised his dedication, noting that such skill could only come from patience and a willingness to work through pain and failure. Next, Mina sang a traditional folk song with such clarity and emotion that the entire crowd fell silent to listen to her melody. The merchant rewarded her effort with a gift, acknowledging that she had used her time to cultivate a talent that brought joy to others. One by one, the village youth displayed their new talents, proving that 10 days was enough time to achieve something if used wisely. Finally, it was Raju's turn. He walked forward with heavy steps, his empty hands shaking by his sides, unable to meet the merchant's gaze. A heavy silence fell over the square. Raju's mother looked away in sorrow, while his friends looked on with a mix of pity and confusion. The merchant asked gently but firmly what Raju had brought to show for the 10 days of opportunity that had been gifted to him. Raju stammered through his tears, admitting that he had planned to learn but had foolishly believed there was always more time to start. The merchant stood up and addressed the crowd, explaining that time is the only resource that once spent can never be earned back again. He told them that opportunity is like a sunrise. If you wait too long to appreciate it, you will miss it entirely and face the dark. Desperate to fix his mistake, Raju fell to his knees and begged the merchant for just 10 more days to prove he could change. The merchant shook his head, saying he could not give back lost time, but he could offer a piece of wisdom to guide Raju's future. He whispered that laziness is a thief that steals the future, and the only way to defeat it is to take action immediately, today. As the merchant departed, Raju wiped his face, and a new fire ignited within him, replacing his former laziness with a burning resolve. He ran home, apologized to his mother for his past behavior, and immediately began to work, cleaning the house and organizing his life. The very next day, he went to the local basket weaver and humbly asked to be an apprentice, willing to work hard just to learn. The beginning was difficult, and his fingers bled from the sharp bamboo, but Raju refused to quit, remembering the shame he felt in the square. Within a month, his clumsy hands had become skilled, and he was soon selling his own sturdy, beautiful baskets in the village market. With his first earnings, he did not buy treats, but instead purchased books, realizing that knowledge was the key to expanding his new business. Years passed, and the boy who once slept under trees was now a young man directing his own trade, respected by everyone in the village. He became a successful merchant himself, but he never forgot his roots, often helping other young people find their path through hard work. One day, the old merchant returned and saw Raju, smiling with pride as he realized his harsh lesson had created a true leader. Raju showed him around his workshop, where the air was filled with the sounds of productivity, a stark contrast to the silence of his idle youth. He confessed that the stinging regret of that day was the fuel that kept him moving forward, ensuring he never wasted another moment. Raju had learned that confidence is not a gift you are born with, but a reward you earn through the discipline of daily action. He often gathered the village children under the same tree where he used to sleep, teaching them that their greatest asset was their time. The children listened intently, inspired by his story to value every hour and to chase their dreams with urgency and dedication. This story reminds us that time is a currency more valuable than gold. Once it is spent, it can never be deposited again. Success and happiness are the natural byproducts of a life lived with purpose, while regret is the only harvest of a life spent waiting. Raju's presence alone was enough to inspire others to shake off their lethargy and strive to be better versions of themselves every day. The entire village flourished over time, proving that when individuals value their time, the whole community rises to new heights of prosperity. We must learn that waiting for tomorrow is a trap, for tomorrow is a promise that life is under no obligation to keep. True confidence comes from competence. You cannot feel secure in yourself if you have not built the skills to handle life's challenges. Regret can either be a heavy anchor that holds you back, or a powerful engine that drives you forward. The choice is yours. As Raju grew older, he documented his journey, ensuring that the wisdom of the merchant would survive long after they were both gone. His memoirs concluded with 3 simple words that had defined his life since that fateful day in the square. Never sit idle. Just like a river that flows relentlessly towards the ocean, our time flows in one direction, and we must navigate it with purpose. The distance between the sleeping boy and the successful man was not luck, but the bridge built by discipline and daily effort. So I ask you today, what is the task you have been putting off? Start it now, no matter how small the step. Even the mightiest tree began as a small seed that decided to grow. Your potential is waiting for you to make that choice. Do not let your 10 days, your 10 months, or your 10 years slip away into the void of procrastination and regret. Seize the opportunities around you, learn constantly, and share your gifts, for the world is in desperate need of your unique skills. If this story of Raju resonated with you, please share it with someone who needs a gentle push to start their own journey. Remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more stories that inspire wisdom and growth in your daily life. Thank you for watching Golden Rule Wisdom. May you use your time wisely and never sit idle. Until next time, goodbye.